Every time they talk and you have waswas, you come against yourself that this is horrible hypocrisy. Or that what if this was Prophet addressing, because we always lived our lives saying that, visualized ourselves as if we were of the holy companions, and the address being given is from the lips of Sayyidina Muhammad. And as a result we placed our heart and our soul in that, and in our life we had to have something that had a reverence that we respected beyond ourselves and dunya things. And if we create that and create that reverence, it becomes something revered and very special for us. We didn't let anybody talk about it, we didn't let anybody make comments about it, not at home or anywhere else, and that was it. This was our faith and our practices, this was the love that we have for Prophet. And as a result it became more real, that every time they opened their sohbats, their talks and their associations, I don't know what other people experience, but we experienced what Allah wanted us to experience. So it means your faith makes it real, not your mind and not somebody else telling you something. But when my faith tells me that Prophet is addressing me, then you have to know with all your heart and soul, if you reach that level of sincerity, every time that servant talks Prophet was addressing. And what they witnessed, what they understood, what every experience they went through. Now the next person can ask and say, absolutely not, I don't even know what this guy was talking about. So it's not a collective experience where we go and compare notes, what did you hear, what did you hear? No, because it's faith is not something a collective whole has. So from left to right you don't know what type of practices and what level of faith. And you can witness Divine Presence in somebody, and somebody could say, this person's not worth 2 cents to me. So this is a very, where Allah describes Allah works in miraculous ways, in mysterious ways. Based on your level of faith Allah can open everything and make everything to be real, because that's what you're asking. But if the servant doesn't ask and doesn't have that understanding, it means nothing, nothing. And many stories from awliya like that. That between the big shaykh, a lower shaykh, that one shaykh was sitting and I think Imam Hanbali or Hanafi came, and there was another shaykh who didn't understand his association, and the shaykh was giving a guidance and he went to go wash, he drank the water of this majdub person. And big scholar said, did you know that the water of wudu is dead water? When this man washed, that water was dead. You're a shaykh, how dare you drink his water that he washed and you drink it? And this was a big shaykh and scholar of a madhab. And he says, he's somebody else, I can't begin to explain to you who he is. And then he started to tell him that your water is dead, this is not allowed, this is something you shouldn't have done. And something happened and he witnessed something, and he had an experience in which he saw the lights of that individual, and it's not something he understood. And he understood that what type of light was coming off of that individual. As a result that water was beyond something dead, it was magnified with Divinely lights. So these are things in life, because that one scholar had yaqeen and knew that this majdub, like spiritually disconnected individual, is of a very high spiritual rank, and as he's making wudu he's making a du'a on that water. So he's doing something with that reality, and the one whom had faith he drank it for whatever shifa, whatever he was praying for. The one who was witnessing with external eyes said, this is a forbidden act, why are you doing something like that? So means faith is very individual. Allah makes it real if your heart makes it real. If you say, this is real, this is a wali, this is this is the light of Prophet, that will become uniquely your miracle in life. So faith is not a collective whole where we come together and say, this is okay, this is great. No, every person will have their own experiences inshaAllah based on the level of their faith and yaqeen, and Allah makes their entire life to become miraculous if they carry that level of faith inshaAllah.